Thank you for joining me today on Coffee With. This is Robin Lee, your host. I really am here. I'm behind the camera today. But I'm at Crawford Street United Methodist Church, which is where I attend. And this is my pastor. There, you can see my hand. I really am here. Reverend Kevin Bradley. And we have a lot going on in our church this time of year. In my opinion, some really special things this year that you have mostly come up with, and we are so grateful for that. But you can see we have a beautiful Advent wreath. Why don't you start out talking about that, Kevin?
Yeah, I will. Each Sunday in worship, we light one of the Advent candles. And the first Sunday of Advent, we lit the candle of hope. Last Sunday, the second Sunday of Advent, we lit the candle of peace. The third Sunday of Advent, we'll light the pink candle, which signifies joy. And then the fourth Sunday of Advent, we'll light the candle that represents love. And on Christmas Eve, we will light the white candle in the middle, which is the Christ candle as we celebrate.
Why is there one pink candle?
Just it stands apart.
Oh, okay.
The candle of joy.
Gotcha.
So it's that rose color.
Okay.
And on Christmas Eve, we'll of course light the Christ candle as we celebrate the birth of Christ.
So we've been having some special kind of abbreviated services midweek, and we still have a few more of those in addition to one on the 14th. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here on Wednesdays.
Sure. On Wednesdays of this Advent season, we've been gathering together 2 times in the sanctuary. We've been gathering in the mornings at 7:30 for a morning service of praise and prayer, where we've been intentionally praying with a focus on one of the themes from the Advent wreath. And then we gather together at 5:30 in the evenings, again in the sanctuary here at Crawford Street, for an evening service of praise and prayer with Holy Communion, in which we gather together and end our time in those evening services with a celebration of the sacrament of Holy Communion, the Lord's Supper. And all are welcome to come and be a part of that, and all are welcome to come and receive communion here as we are Crawford Street United Methodist Church, and our understanding of communion is that it's the Lord's table, and all are welcome to come and receive. On December 14th, on that particular Wednesday evening, we'll be doing something a bit different. We'll be doing our Blue Christmas service of reflection, which is a service designed for those who may be hurting or having some sense of loss during this season when everyone around us seems so joyful. And so it's acknowledging that we may have lost a loved one, which causes some pain in the holiday season, or even the loss of a job, or the dissolving and breakdown of a marriage, and certainly in this time the hurt and the loss that many of us still feel from the pandemic that we've been through. And so it's a time to come together and acknowledge these hurts, but also to be reminded that even in the midst of our hurt and our pain, that God is with us. It's the season where we proclaim Emmanuel, God with us. And so we acknowledge and we claim the promise that God is always present with us. And so we'll have that service, which will conclude again with Holy Communion.
Okay, and so that special service is Wednesday, December the 14th at 5:30.
Yes.
Actually, it's every Wednesday at 5:30 and at 7:30 in the morning.
That's correct. Yes.
So we hope that you will come and be a part of our church family, and it doesn't matter if you've ever been here or never been here. We still would be happy to have everyone.
Absolutely. I'm calling these gatherings, as we get together, a gathering of this Advent community that we're forming. And so we've had folks that aren't necessarily members of Crawford Street United Methodist Church come and be with us already. And so we're thankful for that.
Thank you, Kevin.